So what are we looking at here? We are looking at a dead on arrival, brand new, you guessed it, Caliente in Bombshell Blonde. This is a color that is slightly warm for me, however, it works. Not that I would get more Bombshell Blonde, but somehow in the Caliente it works. Our meeting is to address the fact that this looks like a dead rat, okay? This has no life. It's just one of those Calientes that like you take out of the box, and ordinarily you would say like, now what? She's nothing like my Marshmallow Blonde, gorgeous Caliente. However, in her defense, unlike my Caliente and Coconut Silver Blonde, she doesn't have any wefts showing. Let's take a look. So that's the good news. The lace front, I love. Love the lace front. Let's check it out. Fantastic on the lace front. Don't think every lace front on every Caliente is the same either, because that's not the case. This, however, has two things going for it. On the problematic side, however, how are we going to get life into this thing? Well, you wait and see, because we're going to make it happen. For that, we will be needing some products. Now, somebody asked me to bring out my top products, and here they are. Numero uno for a job like this is our John Renault Peace Out Fiber Contour Cream. I know this is expensive, but it lasts for like 2 years. So let's start with that. We take a little bit like this. Heat is mucho importante, so we have to have a lot of heat. So we're going to really rub it together, make it nice and warm, and then we're going to see if we can do something here. Another good thing about this is she's not a face flopper, because the one I had in Roca Margarita Blonde was a little bit of a face flop. Now I'm separating the fibers with that same small amount of Peace Out cream. Because everybody thinks like I'm some sort of Houdini here, that doing God knows what kind of magic to make these dead wigs come to life. I am not putting a spell on them behind closed doors. I am using stuff separate the fibers and get some lift. Somebody told me something that was very crazy. Oh, this tag is annoying. Should take that off next. I can't work with this tag flying all over. Let me just chop that off. Don't worry. I'm not going to chop off any here. I'll get the string later. I made you nervous, right? Oh boy. Alrighty, so she's looking a little better already. You know, this is the kind of color that can kind of grow on you. But she's definitely a champagne blonde. But it's like a pale champagne. I like the rooting on it, not for nothing. Look at the root. I love the rooting on it. Also, of course, they did the lighter over here. I'm so happy with it. Look at the lighter, right? Excellent. Okay, so that's coming together pretty good already. Now, mind you, I'm not doing this on the wig head. I'm doing it on myself, so I don't know what's going on in the back. I'm just doing a scrunching up. Don't forget, because these adjusters are ridiculous, Next Care tape. That's one of my top products. This will secure these ridiculous extra tabs when you pull it. Because for some reason they're not listening to us. We keep telling these Belle Tress people to do Velcro adjusters. So this is starting to look really good already. Now let's take my favorite product, water. This is just a Febreze bottle that I repurposed, but it gives it a nice mist. This works excellent on these Belle Tress heat-friendly fibers. Did I mention that this was Bombshell Blonde in the Caliente heat-friendly, bought on clearance from Wig Studio one? Okay, if I didn't mention it, now I did. Water is your best friend. Not in a hurricane. Then it's your worst enemy. But water in moderation. It just works great on these particular Belle Tress fibers. It's like a plant on your head. It just loves water. And you can just scrunch that baby up. The right way to scrunch it is to really hold it for a few seconds, because the heat from your hands and the water is going to make for a nice lift. I'm liking this so much better already, no? I didn't even use any like of the product yet. Okay, so this I got from the Paula Young site. It smells fantastic. It's like $5.95. What I notice about this, it does a fantastic job of thoroughly cleaning the wig. I actually used this on the lace front very gingerly to get some makeup out, and it came out instantaneously. So I highly recommend this. That's a good inexpensive. They also have the styling gel. You know what? Let's try it. I hardly ever use it, but we're going to try it now. It's very inexpensive, from the same line, from this Paula Young catalog. I always try to give heat to everything I'm going to use on these wigs. Styling gel. All these Paula Young type products, I don't even know if it's exactly says, doesn't say Paula Young, but anyway, that I got from that catalog, smells great. Delightful smell, just delightful. So that's that product. I think that's another like $5. Okay, very nice, good. Now I gotta wipe my hands because it's full of styling gel. Whoa. I just so happen to have these Trader Joe face and body wipes that I love. It's like a cucumber kind of scent. Very good. Next up, let's save that for last. Pantene Air, like the air you breathe, Airspray. Non-alcohol hairspray. I've been mentioning this in my videos because I like it. Now, Rat's tail comb, cheap, and a must have. I think it was $2.95. So I'm just going to grab a hold of some hair. Okay, and I'm going to spray some of this. Not too much because this thing really holds. And this again, compared to other so-called synthetic shampoo, which I looked at the ingredients, you know, it has no alcohol. I don't see the point in spending $18 or $14 when you can spend like $8, even on sale $7. The whole trick to using dry shampoo is that you have to have patience. So you gotta hold this up for like a minute, you know, because it has to set in so it's stiff. I should have held it longer, but so that gives it some lift. So that's pretty good. Now I got to tell you about something that somebody mentioned that I thought was the most hilarious thing. Hang on a second because it's funny. I'm not going to do it, okay? But it was a good idea they had. This is an insert, right? Okay. Some kind of silicone insert that you stick on your breasts for a backless dress. This must be sitting around in this closet for years. But you never know, right? Okay. Or if you have a kind of a crazy strap and you can't wear a brassiere, this sticks on. So this wig sister mentions, which I'm not going to do, but I got to tell you, I think it's genius. She took this, or you can from an old brassiere if you have, you know, and she stuck it under her wig cap to give it height. I mean, you got to admit, that's ingenious, you know, honestly. So that's an idea. Don't think I'm not going to try something like that with an old brassiere. I'm sure I have some hanging around. Now, this is another idea. This is, you also put over here, these adhesive petals. But I'm not going to take the adhesive. Why would I do that? So it's got this, you know. Okay. This, it's very thin. But you could just stick this underneath, right? I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. But it's certainly an idea. So that's something else to consider. I mean, you stick it under the wig cap, and let's say you put like some of that Walker tape. That'll do the trick. However, let's get back to this. But I think that was worth mentioning. I'm really happy with the way this looks now. But let's mention some more products. This Paula Young also has hairspray, which I've used. It's pretty good. I like the Airspray better, but this is fine. This is also like, I don't know, $6. The only thing I didn't like is the conditioner. That I didn't care for. This, I haven't been able to find any dupe for. This Jean Renault detangler. This seems to be like a patented, unique formula. So we're not going to use it right now because there's nothing to detangle. But this is one of the must-haves. Dry shampoo. This I don't like, and I don't use it. But it's pretty cheap. This Batiste. Some people like it. I'm not too crazy about it. I like the Trader Joe's dry shampoo because it's like a powder. Very, very good. This is another crazy product. No alcohol. Another Pantene. we don't need it right now because this is a dry shampoo mousse. So this also will take shine out. So if you like mousse, you know, that's good. It's like foam. It's like mousse. That's very good. This I'm going to spray a little on the ends. This is excellent. It's fantastic. Even though I have the Simply Styling. Oh yeah. Hang on a sec. I got something to show you guys. Okay, this is what I was looking for. This is excellent. This Dove dry shampoo. I really like this, and it's dirt cheap. This is also very cheap. This is Wig Shine. I got it on Amazon. This is very cheap, $8 for a whole big thing like this. This is excellent. Smells wonderful. You can also use this on the ends. It's heavier than the NB Renew and Repair. But again, if you're budget conscious, this is well worth the money. I'll put a drop down in the description. No worries. Sometimes it takes me extra time after I post the video to get all those description things going, but within like a few minutes I'll have it all listed. I'm really happy with the way this looks. It's certainly poofy enough. Whether or not you want to have this going down in the front, that's up to you. You can certainly even put the hairspray if you want it off the face. So I hope you've enjoyed our styling journey and a look at the Bombshell Blonde in the Caliente Heat Friendly by Belle Tress with the beautiful rooting. And a review of my favorite products. I hope it was helpful. Until we meet again in the next video.